Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 5901 Capistrano Avenue in Woodland Hills, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property for Gus Lopez. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be beginning my examination today from this 4-inch cleanout we've found here in the front planter area. This is out near our front water supply, kind of at the base of the rock, facing here on the house, off to the left of our entryway. See this pipe sticking up out of the ground. Now this is a newer cleanout somebody's put in. It's not the original. And as I drop in here, I'm seeing quite a bit of soil, or some kind of material in here. Typically we don't see in a line like this, and it made me a little curious. Because of the fitting used here, the cleanout, I'm actually able to flip the camera around backwards and run back up under the house. Normally not something I'm able to do. What I was able to discover from that is if you look here, you can see get the camera back in a good spot here. You can see what they've used here is a short section of like a rubber elbow fitting, or one of these non-approved pieces of pliable pipe, and it looks like it was just folded over and shoved inside the pipe that's coming out of the structure. And what you see there is effectively reduced the opening of the drain pipe by more than 50%. I'm not able to push the camera back beyond this. It just goes right into this fold here. But this is not a proper connection. So whoever installed this cleanout didn't use the proper connections or fittings and did something a little strange here. This area has a high potential to catch debris, cause issues with blockages just right out of the building. So we'll be recommending that this cleanout be replaced, proper fitting used. Alright, so we'll turn back around now and we'll start heading out into the pipe. Got a lot of debris through here I got to push through. What I'll do is I'll push out to where we've got a second line tying in. Wash the camera off, we'll pull it back. So as you see here, we've got water coming in from the left side opening here in the pipe. So we do have a second line to look at. And there's another cleanout over close to the driveway in the grass yard area. Similar configuration to this one, so we'll see what we can see on that side after this. But what we're looking at here is an original vitrified clay piping. Now these clay pipe materials were pretty common. This type of piping does have a long service life expectancy. Being a natural material, it's less likely to deteriorate underground. But it is more brittle in nature and does have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. And you'll see here at this joint as we pull back through, you've got the joint connection, and then you've got a crack that's shifted just beyond it. It almost looks like two little lips. You've got the mortar there at the joint, and then you see another lip there. So there's some shifting and movement happening here. Some minor damage starting to occur. Seeing more stress cracking happening at this next joint. So we are seeing stress on the pipe. But what concerns me is all this debris that looks like soil. Not exactly clear where it's coming from. It may be that unusual connection there that we saw, or it may be some other issues. It's kind of thickest right through here, and we see some more cracks. And I see the original main cleanout right there near the top of the pipe. So there could be maybe a cap, termination cap that's gone. But this fitting is also cracked or broken here. So basically, what I think we're going to be talking about here is replacing a few feet as we come out of the building. Proper connection to that cast iron building drain coming out of the house, and replacing a few feet of the pipe. So we'll continue back out now. push back through this area, get to where the two lines intersect, and then we'll push out towards the public sewer. We have more cracking around some of these joints. I'm starting to see some minor root intrusions. Now, root intrusions at the joint areas of these older clay pipes is fairly common. Normally we're suggesting those roots can be maintained, regular sewer line cleanings. When they're left unmaintained for extended periods, they can create blockages and also damage a pipe. So we're seeing stress, and now we're coming up on more significant roots at the joints. Turn back to the right to head out towards the street here. We're changing from our 4-inch to a 6-inch clay pipe now, and now we're getting into some really heavy roots that are near causing blockage here. You'll see the water's getting underneath the bottom here. The camera pushed off to the side. That one, and now we're hitting an area that's starting to fill with water. So we've got a blockage in the system. It's draining out fairly slowly, not letting the camera or the line drain completely. And here's that structure blockage. It's more roots, but I'm not able to get the camera to punch through this one like I did the other one, so it's more solid. Water's not getting through very well, and usually the camera's not going to either. So, all right. So at this point, we're kind of out underneath the parkway, near that large tree there that's causing the sidewalks to buckle. So, in a case like this, I'm going to recommend a hydrojet cleaning to thoroughly clean this system and get it draining normally so that we can see what's going on. Right now I'm going to stop the recording. We're going to reset to that other clean out over in the grass yard area closer to the driveway, see what we can see from there.